Hey everyone, welcome to another 86 That Podcast, episode
39.
uh thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like. Um yeah, thank you for tuning in and stuff. Amateur hours comedy tonight at Little Montreal as always on Friday night, followed by karaoke. I heard somewhere through the grapevine somebody said T-Pain might be going tonight. I don't know if you've heard of T-Pain. He's a big singer. Apparently, he's got some comedy, I guess, if he comes and signs up. I think that'd be pretty funny if he does show up. I'm not sure who said that, but I definitely heard it somewhere. Um, yeah, um, so T-Pain might go tonight. That'll be fun. My friends and I are gonna hit up Bell Park on Saturday and the skate park on Sunday. Do some open mic like we did during COVID, and do some public shows. And then next week, amateur hours on Friday. And Saturday, we've got a pro show. Rick Lemieux and the I Know My Rights tour. They're coming through again to Little Montreal. They're hilarious. I highly recommend getting your tickets now. I'll put the link in the pinned comment. Uh, yeah, I Know My Rights tour. Really good tour. Get your tickets now. And then next weekend, if there's time, because there's amateur hours Friday and then pro show Saturday, we might hit up the graveyard for another public show on Sunday. So stay tuned to my stories or ask one of my comedy friends, ask a comedian, see what time the show is and stuff. Um, yeah, I think I think that's our announcements. Yeah. I think that's the announcements. I highly recommend September 13th, Rick Lemieux and the I Know My Rights tour. Uh, it's uh, it's going to be awesome. Some of my friends are opening, and I'll be on the door. And I, I think I might be doing a few minutes. But yeah, that's exciting. Really spectacular that we have Rick Lemieux and the I Know My Rights tour coming back. Um, that's awesome. I think we're gonna move on to sports. Um, so we'll move on to sports. We're gonna talk about recent scores and stuff. We've got a score from Blue Jays versus Reds. Blue Jays scored 13, and the Reds scored 9. And Marlins scored 9 against the Nationals, who won with 10. And the Mariners scored 4 against the Rays, who won with 9. And that's baseball. We got 2 more baseball games. Phillies scored 3 against the Brewers, who won with 6. And the Braves scored 5 against the Cubs, who lost with 1. And the WNBA, Sparks scored 75 against Dream, who won with 86 points. Sun scored 64, and Sky won with 88. With 88. Okay. I think that's all we got for sports. What the heck is this? What is this? I was gonna talk about how Donkey from Shrek is getting his own movie, but I guess my assistants got me the AI review from Google. I told you guys I don't use Google. I want you guys to get my facts from Goggle.
What's Goggle?
What's Goggle?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Goggle has all the answers, and this is what you should be using to get my notes.
What is that? A VR headset?
No excuses. Goggle has all the answers. Google doesn't know.
That's a VR
Okay?
headset with a piece of paper
Google doesn't know shit.
with a
It's all
Sharpie
Goggle has
saying
all the
goggle.
answers.
Did you make that?
No, I don't want to hear it. Just
HK.
get yourself one of these headsets and get my notes
All right,
from
fine.
Goggle.
Can you make one for me?
Okay, we don't have time right now for me to put on the headset and search up the donkey movie, but we've got the AI review. I'm not going to waste time reading the AI review on the donkey movie. Um, yeah, that actually really pisses me off because the AI review isn't accurate. And why did Piss and Boots get his own movie before Donkey series? Oh my! Puss in Boots is getting his own series now before Donkey gets his own movie. That sucks. He's already got his own movie too. Okay, I'm gonna skip this AI review. This is bull. You guys got me an AI review. I told you use Goggle for my notes. I'm gonna move on. Yeah. Google doesn't have all the answers. Goggle has it all. Goggle has all the answers. If you've seen how to brush my teeth, I used Goggle for the first time in a video, and I did a few things. I did most of it right, brushing my teeth. I could have done a few things wrong, but who cares? Goggle has all the answers. All right, so we did sports, and I guess I'm not talking about the donkey movie because we don't have the proper info. Um, yeah, I guess we'll move on to weather. Yeah, that makes me furious. I've told you guys many times Google doesn't have all the answers.
HK, just move
Yeah, you're
on.
right. We should move on to another topic. I think we're gonna move on to weather with hot dog knuckles. So, hot dog knuckles, you ready?
Yeah, dog, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Weather with hot dog knuckles. Thank you, High Knuckles. Hey guys, it's Hot Dog Knuckles here to bring you the weather. Tonight we have thunder, lightning, rain. Plus 15, 24% rain. And Saturday, 15% rain, cloudy, and plus 14. Sunday we got 24% rain, sun and cloud, plus 15. Monday, 8% rain, sun and cloud, um, plus 17. Tuesday, 14% rain, sun and cloud, plus 19. And Wednesday, 24% rain, cloudy, plus 18. Thursday, 10% rain, sun and cloud, looks like more sun, plus 16. And today it's good for running. Um, it's good for cycling. Well, in the morning, I think it's gonna get poor for those things for cycling and running. It's fair for running. I think as the day goes on, though, the weather might get worse. Yeah, because cycling, like riding your bike, it's as good, but it starts to get poor as the day goes on. So I think that's, I think it's, I think it's just like in the morning is good today, Friday morning. And it's good for gardening, and then it gets worse like as the day goes on. I think that's just the weather, I think it's just the way the weather is. It's probably rainy today, as it said. Um, yeah, thunder, lightning. It's gonna be stormy today. I gotta catch the bus to Little Montreal for amateur hours. I hope it's not pouring. I'm gonna get this suit soaked. So yeah, like the running, cycling, and gardening. It's good in the morning, but as the day goes on, I don't know. The AQI today is good in brackets 19. The UV index low right now. Humidity higher than yesterday, 95%. Wind, there is a light breeze, 11 kilometers per hour. And dew point, the air is dry, +8. Pressure currently falling rapidly, 1004.7 MB. Visibility unlimited. Sunrise 6:49. Sunrise was 6:49, and sunset will be 7:54, just before the doors open for comedy. So come hang out, watch the sunset with me and my friends before the show. Moonset was 3:53, and moonrise will be 7:13. So the moon's gonna come out before the sun goes down, almost an hour, about an hour before the sun goes down. I wonder, I wonder, like if they usually go down and up at the same time, or if that's how it is, if it's like an hour difference, or I'm gonna goggle that. I'm totally gonna goggle that after. For real. I'm gonna goggle it. I'm gonna find out what our universe does with the sun and the moon if they rise and set at the same time, or what that is. If it That's an interesting thought. Like if they go up and down at the same time. Eh. Weather's an interesting thing, right? Um, yeah. So I think that's everything. And with the moon, we're still in the waxing gibbous. So that's cool. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll goggle that too. You know, cool. Yeah, I think that's everything in the weather. Um, yeah, cool. Now I get to eat a hot dog. Thanks for listening to me do the weather. I am Hot Dog Knuckles for the 86th App Podcast. Thanks. You ready, High Knuckles?
No, not yet. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you so much, buddy. That was awesome. See you at comedy tonight.
Yeah, HK. See you
Um,
there.
Thank you guys for watching. Real quick, yeah, T-Pain might show up at comedy tonight, I heard. I can't remember where I heard that, but someone said that. If you don't know who T-Pain is, he's a famous singer. Uh, um, Saturday, Bell Park with me and my friends. Sunday, skate park with me and my friends. Uh, Amateur hours next Friday. I'll talk about next week too. September 13th on Saturday, Rick Lemieux and the I Know My Rights tour is back. Get your tickets now for the I Know My Rights tour at Little Montreal. I'll put the tickets in the pinned comment. And on Sunday next weekend, I guess that would be September 14th, my friends and I might hit up the graveyard for an open mic, like we were doing during COVID, the public shows. I know y'all enjoyed the public shows. Don't worry, we're going to bring them back before it gets too cold. I've been busy trying to do a whole bunch of things, but this summer was pretty good. I didn't have much time to do the public open mics, but you guys have been asking for them. And we're going to try to do a few before it gets too cold because y'all love them. Uh, those were fun. We did, if y'all, for those of you who don't know, let me do like let me kind of explain what the public shows were. So during the pandemic, there were a lot of restrictions. There wasn't as many shows. There wasn't as many open mics. Um, so me and my friends decided like, hey, let's meet up at Bell Park, skate park, graveyard. Let's do this some shows in public and just like hang out, bring a mic and speaker and tell some jokes and hang out. And those shows were pretty good. Some of them actually gathered a crowd and we had a good time. And some of them we even hung out afterwards and like, um, I don't know if I'd say party, but well, maybe sometimes, but we would hang out and we hung out longer. We went out to eat one time after the show. Um, have a few beers or whatever. Anyway, I think we're gonna have a good time and we're gonna go do a show. Those shows were fun, and we're gonna do 3 more. So I hope to see you there. Amateur hours tonight, Bell Park Saturday, skate park on Sunday. Yeah, message me or one of my comedian friends to find out the time and or stay tuned to my stories. Get your tickets for September 13th. I Know My Rights tour with Rick Lemieux. Uh, yeah, the link for the tickets will be in the pinned comment. Thank you for watching. I believe that's all we have to talk about today. But thanks for watching another podcast. And thank you, Hot Dog Knuckles, for doing the weather. We'll see you at comedy tonight.
Oh, you're welcome,
And
HK. That was my pleasure.
yeah, thank you guys most of all for tuning into the podcast. Thank you for going to the shows. Thank you for supporting the comedy scene. And yeah, I'll see you tonight at Amateur Hours at Little Montreal.